YouTube. How are we doing this week? I hope we're all doing well. It is Monday morning, crisp Monday morning. It's about 45 degrees out here in the shop. It actually feels fantastic. I have been looking forward to the colder weather for quite some time now. So very happy about that. Also very happy that might have heard on some of my previous videos. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, and it was a Dallas Cowboy victory yesterday. So very excited about that as well. I don't know if anybody watched the game or not, but it was a roller coaster of emotions for me throughout that entire game. But ended in a victory, so can't ask for much more than a Cowboys victory Monday. So I spent most of the week in the shop. When I was in the shop, I was out here cleaning up. We were organizing. My shop is in a garage. I've gotten a few new tools, new to me anyway. And me and my wife were out here trying to organize and everything. The garage has been kind of a catch-all, so we parked her car in the garage. And so I was, I didn't want to take up too much space. I wanted her to be able to get in and out relatively easy. I've been known to, take up more space than I probably should. And she's been, had some hard times parking in here and everything. So we went through together and cleaned it up. Made a couple of jigs and stuff for some different projects for like the bandsaw and stuff. And then I was like, I really need a mallet. I've got this rubber mallet, which works all right. But for example, putting the spur drive into something, I need something a little bit harder than a piece of rubber that's just, mainly bouncing off of. So you don't want to use I don't want to use just a metal hammer on this thing because it'll mushroom out the end and everything. So I've been wanting a nice little wood mallet in here for a bit. So I think that's what we're going to attempt to do today. This piece of wood is a piece of oak. Made a couple of bowls out of this. A friend of mine brought a stump to me that I cut up. And I had a pretty big chunk left over. And what I ended up doing is I ended up cutting that down on the bandsaw. And because the bowls I made were really good, but I just I needed a piece of hardwood, really. So the other stuff I have around is softer wood, except for the oak that I got from a tree trimming, but that's still extremely wet. So it's the only piece of halfway dry wood that I had. And although I don't care if the mallet is the best looking mallet in the world, because it is going to be used as a tool, it is going to be used for the shop. I don't want it cracking one day after I get done making it. So this will be a relatively quick project. Excuse me. Relatively quick project. It won't. It's not gonna. It's we're not gonna be detailed and everything. I'm not sanding it up to 400 and making sure it has a nice coat on it. I will sand it a little bit just to make sure it doesn't have any rough edges on it. Stuff like that. So this is how crosscut turning is gonna make a wooden mallet. So welcome back to crosscut turning. Welcome back to the videos. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching. Let's get this thing spun up. So this thing is not rounded out at all. So it's gonna take a little bit to get it rounded out, and then we'll start putting the shape into it. Alright, so we almost got it round. A little bit of flat spot here on the four sides. So I think I'm going to have this thing
So I think this end will end up being bigger. I'll have to get it completely round to see, but I think I'm going to have this end as the handle. We'll go from there. Hopefully once it gets around, all this chippiness will get better, or else I'm going to have to do a lot more sanding than what I thought.
All right, guys, we got it round. After looking at it, I actually think I'm gonna make this side of the head. I don't know, surprise, surprise. Changed my mind on something. The only, I mean, this crack is gonna go all the way down, so I might. Hey guys, after much deliberation, I'm gonna make this side the head. This side the handle. This crack, I'm gonna have to try to turn out of here. I've got a crack, y'all can't see it probably. It goes like from here to here, so this whole chunk probably pop off if I just decide to use that as a handle, or decide to use that as the head to beat on things. So we got it round. We're just gonna keep on whittling away. I'm gonna try to get this flattened out up here, get the shape of the head turned, and do all this down here, and then I'll turn this side down thinner. I want to do this side first, get this further away from the headstock. I want to get this side right first, and then we'll move down. All right, I'm gonna put my face shield, my mask back on, and get her spun back up. I want to mark off the ends so I know exactly where I need to go to. I'm gonna use a parting tool just to kind of define the ends, and then we'll finish shaping it. But I got to cut off. I'm gonna end up having to cut off some of this end because it's not even. So. All right, so that crack that I told you about, this is the reason I changed my mind again. I wanted to make this side because I thought this side would be a little bit thicker. But that crack that was running so far down. So you can see, I mean, this wood is very, very dry, very punky. So that's the reason I ended up going back, changing my mind for another time. So. Hopefully we can get this ground down. I don't see any more cracks anywhere. Hopefully that stays, because I think that would be pretty good handle size right there. You don't need it to be the biggest thing in the world. Hopefully I can hit something with that big of a target. So we're gonna keep plugging away at it and see what we got when we're done. Hey guys, while I'm in a pause here for a second, I'm gonna ask y'all a favor. If y'all could head on down, hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate that. Go ahead and smash the like button too while you're down there if you haven't already. The support on this channel has been great, and we just keep growing. So thank y'all very much for everything. Thank y'all in advance for hitting those buttons. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think when the project's through. Let me know about what you think about past projects, or what you want to see in the future. So appreciate all the comments, the likes, the subscribes, and everything. This will not be, but any other pieces I made, if y'all want to take a look at them, they're in my Etsy shop, which is linked down in the description, along with all the socials. Go follow the socials. They're all down there as well. So we'll get plugging back away on this.
This is making me really nervous, so I'm going to cut this end off on the bandsaw and try to re-plug in the spur drive. Be right back. Alright, so I ended up flipping it back around because I already had indentions over here to help the spur drive from when I made the center to begin with. So I flipped it around, cut that end off, and we'll try to finish up the handle here.
All right, guys, so see if I can hit you again. There we go. Got sheets of sandpaper here. I'm just gonna go through, smooth this out as much as possible. It's not gonna be perfect. I'm not gonna go crazy on it, but just smooth it out, especially the handle, where we're gonna be gripping as much as possible. Alright guys, there she is. I went a little bit crazier on the sanding than I thought I was going to, but feels really good around the hand. Been wanting to make one for a while. Kind of wanted to make, I didn't even cut the end off there. You can still see the hole from where the live center was. I like the way that felt right there. Been wanting to make one for a while. I was kind of wanting to wait till I got a grinding system. I thought it'd be a good project, good starter project to help learn with some of the traditional tools, but I said the heck with it. So next week's video will be a bowl video, but I'm mentioned to make another bowl, so that's probably what's going to be going on. I'm going to try to get out here. I did that snowman. As a matter of fact, hang on just a second. I wanted to show you all that. Only took a couple seconds. So the snowman we made last week, you can see it started cracking, but I think it actually looks kind of cool. So I'm going to be making several more of these. I picked up the eyelets this weekend, drill something in there, put a little eyelet in it so you can hang it if you want to. But I didn't want to show you all that because I said I would last week's video. So, but anyway, with this week's project, I like the way it turned out. Hopefully this will help me hammer in the spindle for these snowmen. I like the way it turned out. I think it'll serve good for a while. And the great thing is if it falls apart or smashes or whatever, then you can always make another one, right? So that's it for this week's video. If you enjoyed it, let me know down in the comments if you did. Like I said, next week's probably gonna be another bowl video, and I'm gonna try to do some more snowmen this week, and I might try to do a couple of different kind of ornaments this week. If I find one that I really like, then I might do a video like that, another ornament video of a different kind besides a snowman in the future. So leave a like down below. I really appreciate y'all making it this far in the video. Leave a like down below. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Greatly appreciate that. We're up to I think 59 subscribers when I last looked, so that's fantastic. Want to keep growing the channel. Anything you see me making any other videos or anything, you can always go check out the Etsy store if you want to, if you're interested in it. The link for that's down below as well, and all the links for the socials, the Facebook, the Instagram, TikTok is down below as well, so make sure you check those out and follow along on those. I'll put updates during the week on those and stuff like that, so if you're interested in that kind of stuff. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in to Crosscut Turning this week. We'll be back next week with a new video, and we'll see y'all then. Y'all have a wonderful week, guys. Catch y'all next week.